The results of the Goodpurpose study this year are really exciting for France because they bring to the surface three major trends that we're seeing that provide crucially significant insights into the hearts and minds of the 2012 French consumer, and actually represent some interesting value shifts as well as growing expectations French consumers have on brands and corporations. The first major trend that we're seeing this year, and actually one of the most shocking trends that we see, is that almost half, so about 44%, of French consumers do not believe they have the power to make a difference. And this stems really from the economic downturn and what the trust barometer has already pointed out in a lack of trust in business leaders and government authorities to really promote and support the needs and wants of French citizens. But this despairing sentiment is actually an interesting opportunity for businesses, because one can see that it's no longer enough to donate money to compensate for bad behavior. French citizens are looking for more than that. They're looking for a value shift in leadership that demonstrates radical transparency, accountability, and good purpose. The second major trend that we're seeing this year is that improving healthcare and supporting human rights are two of the most important social causes that French citizens feel are worth fighting for. And these two social causes are really ingrained in French culture, French history, and their DNA. And you can see it in several different aspects of the Goodpurpose study, from placing more emphasis on fighting global health pandemics, which has increased 8 points between 2008 and 2012, to wanting to see a 10% surplus in any company profit go directly to employee benefits, to also believing that the most important action a company can take is to treat their employees well. So again, this is a chance for businesses to look into and see what are the most important social causes for French consumers and really look towards promoting those in the future. The third trend that we're seeing this year, and probably one of the most exciting trends that we're seeing this year, is a significant jump between 2008 and 2012 in the belief that companies can both make money and support a social cause at the same time. And this has jumped from about 45% in 2008 to about 68% in 2012. So we see that French consumers are ready. They're ready to buy, they're ready to recommend, and they're ready to even promote brands that support social causes. Yet there is a sentiment that French companies aren't doing quite enough to support social causes. Only about 13% of respondents said that they believe that their corporation is doing enough to address social needs, versus about 28% globally. So we see that there, again, is an opportunity for businesses to take a leadership role here, to really support social causes, because this is what French consumers are really hoping to see from businesses in the future. So all three of these trends that I've discussed should really be a wake-up call for businesses who want to be successful in the future. There is a business case for good purpose, but being responsible for human health, being responsible for employee well-being, and being radically transparent, moving from sort of a license to operate to a license to lead, can be a little intimidating because it represents a different sort of business model that some can see or perceive as being vulnerable. But what we have learned from the 2012 French consumer is that this vulnerability is not seen as a weakness, but seen as courage and strength that can lead to greater trust, greater good purpose, and greater success.